Good evening, everyone. Welcome to round 4. We're here in Hungary for the low gear RPM season, and I am joined by Mr. Evilmaster.
Well, hello everybody.
So it's light rain right now. What's the weather going to be like for the race?
Well, if I can currently check, if you don't mind me taking a minute. Team's going to be overcast for the whole race. It's going to be dry.
Yep, a difficult
so I bet everyone's
qualifying day.
Driving with dry setups. And yeah, well, see a few cars go on the track right now.
Yep, it looks like first one out is LK Kron, Ruiz Birch and Yamins. And I'll just get all this sorted.
Seems to be first, so we might want to stay on board with him. Be the first to do a lap.
Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult this qualifying session, seeing as it's so wet and with these twisty conditions. It's gonna be very hard for these Yeah, it's gonna be hard for these drivers to keep it on track while they're pushing flat out.
This qualifying session will show us who is truly on the pace and who's consistent.
Yeah.
And he's out of the session.
Oh, that's your means out. Spun on the out lap, and that's such a shame because now he's going to be starting right at the bottom of the grid. Yeah.
Lit up the rears, couldn't stop it in time, and just went into the wall.
Yeah, and that's no lap time set for him.
It's not what he would be wanting.
Definitely not. It looks like who's out? It looks like Ruth is out. Yeah, he's going to start his lap.
Yeah, we should stay on board for him. See how he does.
Starting his lap now. Got full power for this main straight, but being on full power, traction is going to be very hard.
As we race into turn 1, can he hit the apex? Yeah, you can pretty much hit that really well. Just keeps on going, plant the power slowly so he doesn't spin the tyres. Now he's going to go off into turn 2. Let's see if he can hold it with ease. Now let's see if he can make it through this section. But anyway, he just goes wide. That's just cost him a lot of time.
Yeah,
anyway,
not invalidated though.
AlphaTauri driver, high chance he's running the dry setup, low grip obviously with these wet conditions, not enough downforce on his dry setup. Another yellow flag, I think that might be a car just slowing down, but it's probably why he crashed. No grip on the rear.
And it doesn't like Kron goes fast in the first sector. Kron gets to 31. Did he? Oh yeah, that looks like.
And I think it is Huss. Yeah, he's spun.
Oh yeah, it is.
Track. Hopefully he gets out the way of the Aston Martin coming through.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing that. Let's go back on board with Ruth then. He's got purple sector 2, but Kron beat, and Jones actually beat his sector 1 as well.
I think Huss has just spun again. Yeah, he's spun again. He's going to have to get out of the way of Sprink now. Also, we're here to see a massive battle between Sprink and Deck.
It looks like Ruiz is
in a titanic battle for the championship lead right now.
Yeah, and Ruiz comes across the line. First lap done.
Oh, that's an alright lap, but I know he can improve. He made a mistake in the middle sector. I saw it cost him a lot of time.
Yep, and Kron goes faster.
Kron just goes faster by at least over a second.
Yep, he's got the best third sector out of all of them, but Jones goes faster in his second sector. He's looking strong as well.
In these wet sessions, if you go out first, Sprink just invalidated. Just watching him. The track always improves when it's wet, slowly gets drier. And the drier it is, but still wet, the better your inches work.
Yep, Jones goes second, 127.7.
1/10 behind. The track is already improving. I think Ruiz Birch is on another lap already because he knows that the track will constantly improve from here on. And he just can't make one up.
That's Deck. Yep, he's gone on pole, 126.3. That's about 1.3 seconds ahead, so he's looking very fast in these wet conditions.
Very strong, very strong. Got John just go P2 as well. Yeah, the track is improving on provisional pop up 1 second. Spritzy just goes P9. I know he can improve definitely. The legend, Spritzy himself. Yeah,
we're looking for a good result for him. Hello Octavio in the chat, by the way. He is cheering on for Mosquita, if that's how you pronounce it.
CDR boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Expect less from them.
He is saying your mic is a bit far away, so maybe you could just put it a bit closer. Yeah, and it looks like it should be better. And it looks like Sprint got fastest sector 1, 30.0, so they're all pretty close in the middle sector.
Red Bull spun Cosmo. He just
spun. Is that Cosmo?
Last corner, he needs to get out of the way. There's a he just gets in the way.
Yeah, it's like Rusty Oil Can, that is.
Yeah, Rusty Oil Can just lost a lot of time.
Yeah, he did, but he did get a good sector 1 time. P6.
That might...
Yeah, that would have cost him a bit there.
That could be a report. There's another yellow flags. Lots of yellow flags everywhere, but...
Yeah, there's like people just getting out of the way.
But anyway, Sprink's on a lap. He's about to finish his lap. He needs a really good lap.
Deck goes faster again, but Sprink does get a faster sector 1 though. And across the line, oh, that's second 1:26.6. So that's well, that's
seems to be
yeah,
really
a bit far. He really is today.
5 tenths quicker already. Navio flag, just probably Deck slowing down for his teammate Westboy, who's on a lap himself.
Yeah, Rick saying game sounds. I'll try and sum my sound up a bit.
Sprinks invalidated again. Was going on for another lap, just invalidated, unfortunately. He just needs to get a grip because invalidating like this in this qualifying session will not help him.
Yeah,
and
but
I think it's actually starting to dry up a little bit. There's a dry line starting to form on the track, so we could see times absolutely people go faster.
That's interesting.
This
on the
task, this is the prime conditions for Inters.
Yeah, on the task it does say that the rain will decrease towards the end as we're on board with Huss now, going for a lap, another lap.
Already. Could improve. Things going to improve. The last sector, just being cautious. Nah, things just backed off. Yeah, he just backed off entirely. I think he might.
No, he might have. Yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult in these conditions.
But anyway, Mirko still hasn't set a lap yet.
John looks like he's finishing his lap now. Well, no, actually, I think he did back off a bit because he's got a very, very slow first sector. So I think he might go another lap, or he might just.
Well, I think we just seen the Ferrari go to P7, move up to P7.
Yep, and that spin for.
I think the new driver's just retired.
Oh yeah, he has. Yeah, I have to went past him.
Yeah, just lost it on what should be the quick right-hander, but just take it slowly.
Yeah, that corner is very difficult.
Try setup if he is running one. But anyway, Mirko's on a lap now. He has a set lap. We should watch him for now. See if he can maybe plant this car on the front right. You never know.
Yep, Huss just getting out of the way there. He just finished his lap.
So we've got Benjamin who's going for a lap as well. Two drivers who have a set lap and now going through it.
Yep, Mirko going from mid gear to low gear now. So watch out for his pace. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But his pace is very, very good, and he does set.
If he has dropped, we've raced him. He's really quick.
Yep, and he's right on the pace straight away. Only one. Yep, and only 1/10 behind Deck in the first sector. We do know Deck is very fast.
He's gone fastest in the first sector apparently. Up the first sector, but he does have Spritzy ahead, who is on a lap as well. Nope, he just got out of the way. Let's see what Mirko can do. Maybe he can put it on the front row. Purple's middle sector as well.
Yeah, I think that's just a game glitch. On the task it does say that he's about 5/10 off Deck through the middle sector. So I think that is just a game, yeah.
This game just likes to be like this.
But he is on the pace though.
When I got the pit lane glitch.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He is on the pace though, and through the final corner he goes. Where could he go? Oh, and he goes third. Yeah, that is a very good lap though. 1:27.0. It just looks like Declan is very much on the pace.
Off P1, give you a good position. Just slots in behind Sprink. He'll be happy with that P3, but he knows he has to improve because RPM John is close behind. He's probably he's on his outlap.
Kron goes fastest in sector 1. He got a 1:29.8.
This is legit. 2 temps up on his personal best, 8 temps now. He's going through it.
He is a bit slower through the middle sector than Deck. Deck seems to be very fast through there. But through the final sector now.
He's still improving by 8 temps, so.
Yeah, he's going to be up there.
I don't know why, but I think Deck might be running maybe a wet setup possibly. Might want the track position because it is really hard to overtake here, so might be the way to go. I
Costellando
think the rain stopped
second.
falling. He's going P2. Right in the
Yeah.
spring.
Still 4
Anyway,
tenths
I think the
behind
rain
Deck there.
stopped.
It
I
does
think the
look
rain
like
stopped.
that. Well, we'll go on board with him
It's
now.
dry.
It does seem to be drying.
You know, people could be going on dry tyres. It is 7 minutes left of this session.
Yeah, it's gonna dry out a lot.
John's just gone for a spin.
Oh, and it's out lap as well. Oh.
He's on a lap as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That corner is hard in the wet.
Very much is.
It's even harder in the dry as well. You need to nail the traction. If you don't, just go spinning.
Benjamin on decent lap now, 31.6 in the middle sector. Deck got a 31.2.
He's last place right now. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he'll win the push.
Cautious. Come on, Cosmo, you got this.
Benjamin coming through the final corner now. Fifth, yeah, 127.1. It seems. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What would he have set? Do you know?
Well, doing the math, which I should do right now, probably like a 120, 127.8. That would probably slot him up in P10.
Yeah, that's a decent lap. Very difficult in these conditions, obviously.
We see the legend himself, Spritzy, coming out the pits.
And there is yellow flags. Oh, that's like Jones. Jones is off again. Yeah.
His teammate Rusty Oil counts on the lap right now.
Yeah, it just looks like Jones had maybe overheated tyres. And the middle field looks very close. Especially 4th, 5th, 6th, and yeah, 4th, 5th and 6th.
P4 to P6, 1/10. And same with P7 to P9. Really close, but there is still a gap between P6 and P7, at least 6 tenths. That gap.
Yeah. Oh, DRS is enabled. That means it's drying out.
Groups. Yep, it is dry now.
So everyone's gonna go on to dry tyres then.
Looks incredible, still decently wet.
Yeah,
so
it does.
People might have to brave it out and stay out on the inters for a little bit, so the track can dry up, then just go straight for the softs.
There are 5 laps left though, as John has a half spin. He was on a decent lap there, but unfortunately he spins and yeah, he's gone into the pits. That would slow him down quite a lot.
Pitting. The track is slowly drying, no more rain. We shall see if they decide to go to soft tyres, test out their luck.
Looks like Declan.
I think the softs will even be faster if they are struggling with grip, because
yeah, it does look like Deck is the first person to choose the softs, and I guess they're all gonna do it next.
Yeah, Deck wants to get a feel of the track, but if he does set this lap and still gets pole, he'll be starting on the softs, and that might not be a good idea. But everyone wants that track position, so they're just gonna go for it.
Well, some people are going out. It looks like Rouge is going out on the lap.
Ron, Melko, Jones, they're going out on it. They're testing it. Still got some cars on the track. We've got Westboy.
Oh, it looks like Spritzy has spun maybe out of the first corner. There were yellow flags there.
I think this might be a visual glitch, but I think the track's completely dried out.
Maybe. We'll see how Rouge does. He's got.
Westboy was struggling for grip and traction on the inters, and the track seemed pretty wet to me. So
yeah,
I think it is a visual. Oh, Cosmo, he's gone again.
I see. Oh yeah, he has.
His third spin.
On the intermediates. Oh, he's
stuck on the grass. I think.
Oh no. Oh no, he got it. He got it. That's very lucky because you know what happened to you, and that was very unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. It's just adding salt to the wound. I did bin it on the safety car, but getting stuck on the grass made it even worse.
Yeah. You know, Root isn't that far behind on his intermediates, but as the track starts to dry out and dry out, it looks like the softs are going to...
4 tenths up. Let's see what he gets. 1/10 improvement. Yeah, jumps up to P7. Only 1 position improved.
Let's see how Kron's faring on his softs.
Husks on the softs. Yeah, the track's completely dried out.
Yeah, they're still taking it a bit cautious, but it does look like it has dried out a lot.
Spring is still waiting in the pits. He wants the track to be at its best, so he can just go out.
Kron going very slowly. Maybe his tyres just overheating.
Get ready for his lap. Same with Marco. He's about to start his lap. Let's go on board with Marco. He'll be the first on the softs. See how he can do.
Yeah.
We're gaining time with DRS already. Probably a good temps already. Turn 1 gets really good turning, gets really good traction as well.
Yeah, he does, and his tyres aren't going to be as overheated as they would be in the dry. Because of the middle sector, your tyres overheat a lot.
So,
But it is wet so, and cooler as well. And he does seem to be faring pretty good. Let's see his sector times once he completes the first sector. Actually, that's the purple.
Obviously, he will improve because it is dry. Let's see what Kron. He goes 1 second. He sets purple now.
Yeah, very close
that
to.
might be Cosmo again. No, it's not. It's just John. He's just going slowly. Anyway, Kron. I don't know why, but Kron seems to have the purple fastest lap. Purple first sector.
Oh, but Rusty Oil Can, the track is really drying up now. Rusty Oil Can with a 27.9 goes purple, does he?
Sector, yeah. The track is constantly improving right now. The last to cross the line will have the best lap time.
Oh, is that a spin for
Red Bull.
one of the Red Bulls? Oh, I think it's John. Is it
No,
not?
I don't think it is a spin. I think he's just slowing down and getting out of the way.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Going through, and it only is one Mercedes.
Yeah, but Marco goes pole for 1:18.6. Now, all eyes on Kron, who beats him 1:18.2. That's 4/10 improvement, and the driver behind. Yeah, the driver behind with 1:45 to go. They're going to be very fast now.
At least. It's all heating up now. Everyone's going to come out on the soft tyres. We got Spritzy on the lap. He's still in the inters.
Oh wow, Rusty Oil Can goes third.
He's still out on the inters.
And Declan also gets a purple second sector. It's going to be very close to the top three.
I have a feeling he will go the fastest. He has to pace on the wets. We'll see if he has to pace on the dries.
He's about 3/10 down on the first sector, but around the final corner he does have purple middle sector. And now across the line, let's see what he gets. And it's pole 1:17.1.
Divisional pole.
Yeah, that's 1.1 seconds ahead.
He could get pole right here, right now. Because I don't think Haas goes in the P3. I don't think Decker will have another chance for a lap. He won't. He's pulled off to the side, letting cars through.
Sprint one
could potentially get pole.
Yep,
he just needs to nail up the rest of the lap.
He's got purple sector 1 then. We've got about 5, very fast.
He's going fast. We need to see the middle. Oh, he just invalidates.
Oh yeah, he does.
I think he has enough time for one more lap though. I think he has enough time for one more lap. He's gonna have to stay out. I cannot see the time.
There's a yellow flag for Declan.
Yeah, he definitely gonna make it. Definitely gonna make it. Westboy on our lap as well. Kron just went fastest. I think Kron's gonna get a pole.
Rusty Oil Can goes P4.
This is
yeah.
RPM John, he's on the lap as well. Everyone's on the lap right now. Cosmo's on the lap. Cosmo just started his lap. Spitz, he went to the pits. I think he might start plumb last because he didn't change the slicks quick enough.
John stay. Oh, John goes P3, 1:17.3, but everyone behind him are going to be very fast.
Marco has backed off his lap. Rusty Oil Can, I think he's improving. Yeah, he is improving. Purple sector 1. He just goes wide. He doesn't invalidate. That's good. He is going wide in every single corner, but he could potentially get pole. Track evolution is
This goes 6th then, and it looks like who is that? It's Jones. Jones stays. I think he did invalidate though. That's unfortunate.
He's 3 seconds quicker.
Westboy goes P4. He's finished.
Cosmo's just spun and retired. He's gonna be at the back with Spritzy as well. The iconic duo back at it again.
Yeah, and it looks like Kron, I don't think he's improving. I think he did back, yeah, he's pitting.
You gotta watch Sprint, mate. The Mercedes. A Mercedes voice track, you gotta watch it, mate.
Yeah, but also Rusty Oil Can though finishing a lap. He's got decent first and second sector, and he goes third.
That's really good for him.
Everyone is improving. Sprint though. Purple sector 1 and good sector 2. Round the final corner and across the line. Is he gonna get pole here in Hungary? Yes, he does. 1:16.5 for the Mercedes driver.
He done it for the Mercedes boys.
2/10 ahead, and that is our qualifying finished. Great qualifying session with the changing conditions. Yep, and it is Sprint on pole.
Yeah, not the time we were expecting to see if it was actually completely dry, but still got a pole at the end of the day. That's a job well done in my books, if I was him.
Yeah, that's the thing with changing conditions. The track keeps improving.
One thing. Look at Haas. He's P3.
Let's see, P3. Yeah, great qualifying from his as well.
Amazing sight to see.
And do you want to go through the qualifying order then?
I won't mind at all. First things first, we've got Sprint in P1, we've got Kron P2, Huss P3, Rosty Oil Can P4, Deck P5, Westboy P6, John P7, Mirko P8, Rusabirch P9, Benjamin P10, CDR Mosquito, I think I said that wrong, P11, Jones P12, Cosmo P13, and Spritz P14. Then we got the AlphaTauri of Yamets, who retired, P15, and Jay Bradfield, who retired as well, P16. We got 5 people who didn't set a lap on the soft, so who knows? Who knows? They could have started on. They could have wanted to start outside the top 10.
And let's read the pressing questions now. So the first question was: everyone has their own speciality in sim racing. What is your strength when you are racing? And let's start with Huss, because he had a great qualifying in P3. So Huss says that his greatest strength in racing is that he's patient, which is very important. You want to be
patience is always key.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to go for too many risks.
The track straight away and just be getting sideswiped.
Roots, he said that he's very clean, and again, he's patient. He's not going to go for overtake. He's not going to go for overtake. That's risky. He's not going to get too much damage in the race, which is always important because consistency is key. Rusty Oil Can, again, consistency is key. He said his lap consistency is very good and his defending is good. John says he's good with overtakes, and then Spritzy, he says minimal crashes and incidents, which is also good because, again,
for the formation lap.
Yeah.
Let's check. Of course, the tires. We've got to see what's going on here. Okay, so everyone from first place to P9 is on softs. Benjamin opted for the meds. Good choice. One stop is really powerful here. If there is no safety car, but hard chance there is going to be a safety car. But if the safety car happens on the lap, he's going to box that. That's going to really help him. But we got CDR, the Ferrari, P11. He's starting on softs as well. He wants to be aggressive. Same with Jones. But then everyone from P13 and 16 is on the meds as well.
And the predicted pit stop strategy comes up now.
Look at this, Sprink P1 and Deck P5. Deck's have to cut through the 3 cars in front of him if he wants to get Sprink. This fight. This is going to be a really good racetrack. What do you think?
Yeah, it is. It looks like it's dry for the whole session. Quite a lot.
Yeah, safety cars as well. You never know. This track is notorious for people crashing out and just being safety cars.
Yeah, I'll be very close.
What do you think? Who do you think would win?
Well,
after seeing qualifying, like
qualifying was different because obviously it was quite wet, but
yeah, it was a mixed conditions qualifying.
Yeah.
But to adapt, you need to adapt. So if you can adapt quickly enough, get those times on the board, and that is a really important skill when you're driving. Anyway, the cars are lining up on the grid track, so I'll leave it for you now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The top guys, also the medium guys. Let's see what they could do at the bottom. They're obviously alternate strategy, so there's going to be interesting race for them. But yeah, so the final guys lining up on the grid now, and we're ready for 35 laps of the Hungary ring. Very difficult track. Let's see what they can do, and I'll try and get a good camera angle for this. So we've got the lights about to come on now. Oh, drive through for Westboy and its lights out and away we go. It does look like Sprink and Kron has an even start, and then Huss also with a good start. They're going to be alongside going into turn 1. Can Huss go around the outside of Kron? He's going to try it.
Overtaken by Mirko. Mirko's gone straight down the inside. No damage, I think.
Yep, great move from him. Also, yeah, it looks like John's trying to go around the outside of Oil Can, but I don't think he can make it stick. Clean start for the most part, except for Westboy.
But no, he can't do that move.
Yeah, it's like Jones also coming up the field.
Oh, Yamas spun. He spun.
Oh,
he spun
everyone
again.
avoids him, luckily.
Oh, that's damage. That's not what he wants to remember. DNF in the qualifying and now spinning in the race. Oh, Westboy's got past his teammate. I think there's a problem with that. I think there's a problem.
We'll check the damage now, and it looks like Your means has damage, but Declan has no damage, so it might just be his.
Must have just had a really bad start.
Yeah, a bit difficult at the start. But Sprinkler leads 7 temps gap now, and that is good because he wants to keep extending that, so there's no DRS threat from him. And we've got Kron in second, Huss in third. Mirko is a good start.
Already, nearly a second gap.
Yeah, Mirko making up 4 positions at the start.
Yeah, he's the biggest winner.
Yeah, he is.
Biggest winner so far. He's trying to attack Huss already. He really has pace already. But anyway, pit strategy comes up, 1 stop. Lap 7, they box the hards, go to the end. They are on the soft tyres. Lots of position changes at the back of the field. I think people are going wide.
Yeah, your means is in the pits.
Rusty Oikan just lost position to John.
Yeah, John was on him throughout the whole of lap 1 there. And Mirko was looking great on pace-wise, pressuring Huss.
But still, Westboy still has that drive-through penalty.
Yeah, oh, yellow flag set to 2. That's Roos. Yep, he spun.
Yeah, it's Roos. It's really difficult not to spin.
Especially on, heavy fuel.
Yeah, it's really hard. The curbs as well. It's a notorious death curb at where Roos is at now.
Yeah, but it looks like clean start for mostly everybody. It looks like
he's really struggling. I'm on board with him right now. He's really struggling. He's hitting all the wrong curbs at the wrong time and nearly spinning.
Yeah, being pressured from everyone behind him. And Mosquito also looks fast as Cosmo. He hits the grass and he goes around. But he goes all the way around. He just hit the grass on entry and he goes all the way around. That's unfortunate for him. And Kron also right at the back of Sprink now. Is he going to try and go up the inside?
He can get back into the race. Best way doing his drive-through penalty. Fortunate from him. Oh, Kron! I just got past Spring Shack.
Yeah. Into the lead now. But Sprink with the...
Sprink must have made a mistake.
Yeah, but with Slipstream and ERS, he's going to look fast because we already know his pace. And he's going to be